Pisces, how you doing, guys? So we are here with the rest of your November readings, and this part is going to be to do with your partner and a deeper look into their life and how they feel and how they're thinking and what they've got going on in their life. It's also part of your November readings. So please check out the recommended reader for this reading, which is Robin's Realm Readings, and you can find the link to her channel in my description box along with some others as well. Please go over to her channel, pay it forward and say that I said hi. And also we're trying to get shout outs, Pisces, as much as we possibly can to help out the channel, so I really would appreciate that, guys. Thank you. Pisces, so let's see, I heard so true, funny how it seems, always in time but never lasts for dreams, head over heels then up to toes, this is the sound of my soul. This is the sound of your soul, Pisces, and it's so true. I think someone can hear you like soul cry is what I'm hearing, like soul cry, or hear you cry or something. But we're going to go into Pisces. What's going on with Pisces partner over November? What is going on with Pisces love interest or partner? Let me have a look into their life and tell me what's going on with Pisces love interest and partner. Okay, so they've got some kind of important decision to make. So you've got Libra energy. I think that they're in a discussion, a business discussion, but I'm not picking up a lot to do with business, but we will go into that. Someone's in their business. So I think this is like an interfering energy that they've got to have a discussion. They're looking at having a discussion of something that they have to let go, but they're also like pining after you as well at the same time. It's kind of like when they're at work, they're thinking and they're feeling and they're really going into the depth of what happened between you two, if you two are a distance apart, and that it's either like a yearning for you, like missing you and dreaming about things that you can do together and aspirations that you can do together. But they've also got a decision that they have to make over a financial move or an actual move of property. Okay, justice. It's a bit like it's a soul group lesson that they're going through with somebody that they have to have a discussion with about claiming something that's being blamed. Someone's being blamed for something, of doing or saying something. Some of them, they need to have a discussion about a blame. So you've got Libra. So some of this is it's not, I don't pick it up that it's caught. They've got an opportunity where in life there's a blank page now, where it's like a blank page with you. Okay, this is because you did have this through your reading. Okay, so there's a blank page that they're looking at. I think some of them are looking at photographs. There's like a photograph album here. Photographs. Okay, and they're going through that photograph album, but they're looking at also interests of like Snapchat and stuff that you might have had together. There's also what I'm hearing, like Snapchat or memories, like memories that you had together. They're looking at that kind of thing, and they're looking at this opportunity, like that they could possibly return to you and have this opportunity again to make things grow, because the sun is kind of like very much shining in the background. So someone's shining, the limelight's shining. It's a bit like red rum, so it could be a Virgo possible. But they're having to make an important decision over. Now, if you are in a third party situation that is here, and that's them with this other person of what they're going through, where they're arguing with this other person, they're arguing over some kind of, like, it could be over you, Pisces. I think if this other person knows about you, they're arguing with that other person about you. Now, if you are contacting them, then the other person's told the other person, and the other person knows, okay, and they know that this opportunity is that they're thinking about that they can have with you or with the other person, and that's what they're going through. Okay, now this other person, if this is not a love relationship, then this is a decision that they have to make to move, financial move, but also a move of house or job, where their whole life is going to change, because they have to have a discussion with somebody about you, about what's best, not what's best for you, but like what's best for them. Is it the other person, if you are, or is it you? It's kind of like, is it them or is it you? Is it them? Is it you? Now, if that's not a love interest partner, that's like a roommate or somewhere where they're living, where they're saying, well, my living space because this is a living space of something that they've got to have a discussion with about living space and living quarters, is what I'm hearing, like quarters, okay? And that they're having a big discussion about that, or fearing the fact that they have to have this important discussion with this person because they miss you, okay? And that they want this opportunity with you, but they have to have this important discussion because this is something that's been happening in their life for a long time. Now, it doesn't have to be a Libra. If it is a Libra. If it's not, it's a discussion that they've got to have financially. They're trying to find some kind of financial agreement. There's an agreement that they've got to have, like terms and conditions of an agreement that they have to come to terms with, where they have to have an important discussion because they miss you as much as you miss them. Okay, so there's a missing energy. So also this can be your children that are part of your life that are missing you because you're not present. There's someone that's not present in this relationship. Okay, there's someone that's not present. So it means that if you're apart from your children or you're apart from your partner, there's a missing energy. There's a missing your children. Some of you, there's someone's very emotional because you miss your children, is also what I'm hearing. But we're looking into your partner. So they have to have this big discussion with someone, because you're going to find reflections through this, because we mirror people through society, and we mirror people through I forget what the word is for the. There's some kind of doctors thing that also someone's going through, like doctors is also what I'm hearing, like the doctors. I think you're having to go to the doctors. This is like a disagreement also over welfare for money. For some of you, they're going through a disagreement with the court system, or they're going through a disagreement with a higher power over children, and it's all over children, or it's over a financial move for some of you, like a blank page where it's like a checkbook. It's like you can write your own checkbook. So some of you are going through an argument with your partner, and they're going through an argument with the court system or with solicitors or lawyers, where this checkbook is like a checkbook and pen. Checkbook and pen. Yeah, I think you had this before, right? Blankety blank, checkbook and pen. Like a blank checkbook. Something to do with a blank checkbook. A blank checkbook? Some of you are arguing with your children because there's a blank checkbook and someone writes their own ticket. It's like, well, you've got your own ticket now, so something to do with a ticket. A ticket. I think that this person's having an argument over this ticket in order to come and see you, and they're arguing with this person. Why do I keep picking up ticket? Like a ticket to ride. A ticket to ride. Because I got a ticket to ride. What's going on with Pisces' partner for November? Please tell me what's going on with Pisces' partner or love interest for November. Pisces' partner or love interest for November. What's going on with Pisces' partner or love interest for November? What's going on with? Because they're either arguing with the other person over a financial move or an actual move together. But I think a lot of it is that they're arguing probably over rent and money. Rent and money. And this is a checkbook, and this is a lot to do with like money and things that are being supported within where they're staying. Wherever they're staying, they've got to have an important... they're going through some kind of conflict over this rent. There's rent. There's rent. It's something to do with rent. What's going on with Pisces' partner? Pisces' partner or love interest? What's going on? Pisces' partner or love interest? What's going on? Thank you. So just give me a moment because I've got a headache at the moment. Yeah, they're going... they're having this... There's two opportunities here that they can have. One is to do with like rent and bills and stuff that they're having an argument with possible, or a discussion that they've got to have with to do with like a financial move or an actual move to do with rent. Okay. And they're also going through a lot to do with this opportunity that they want with you also, because this is blue, so this is like water. So this is you, like they want an opportunity with you, but they are also having an argument possible with a Libra or fire sign, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, okay? And they're having a discussion with those about rent or about something that has to be discussed about a blank checkbook, or because they miss you, but they also it's kind of like they miss this person and they miss you as well. It's kind of like I missed you. Oh, misread you. I misread. Someone misread something. Misread. I misread. I interpreted it wrong. I misread what you said. Someone, I think your partner didn't understand and they misread what you said. And it might be the fact that you told them that you loved them and they misread it. Reddit. There's something on Reddit as well. So you can follow me on Reddit if you like. But on Reddit. Something's on Reddit. On credit. Sorry, something's on credit. Credit. Someone's in credit, like in debt. They're in debt, maybe, for some of them. Or they're in debt with you, and it's to do with credit. If it's not, it's to do with that they're going through an argument with someone because the person that could even be your family or something, that they're going through credit ratings, like a credit rating. I keep hearing credit rating. What's your credit rating? Someone wants to know what your credit rating is, Pisces. So if that's your children or your mother or someone or father or that, there's a credit rating. They're probably going through a credit rating because they want to come to see you and they want to be with you, but it's something to do with rent and stuff of credit that they're in debt to this person through either financial debt or they're in debt as because it's a person that they've been with for a long time and they're in karmic debt with this person. So they have a soul group lesson going on with them, whether that be an actual love interest or whether that be parts of karma that they're going on with of a town, a place, or a roommate or person in their field here, that they're going through something very karmic with them that they don't know how to have this discussion with, is because what they want to do is that they miss you and they want this opportunity with you. But some of it is an argument over money and credit and a checkbook that it's kind of like this person free willingly asks for money. So that might be children for some of you, but there is something to do with money. What's going on with Pisces' partner or love interest for November, please? Tell me what's going on with Pisces' love interest or partner for November. Continue on the story of what's going on with Pisces' love interest or partner. What's going on? Continue on this story, please, for Pisces' love interest or partner. Thank you. So, yeah, well, this came out through the Aries reading that I've just done. And I've suddenly realised and thought I'm going to do Pisces. Some of them, it's to do with anesthetic, but prospects. Something's going under the microscope. You've got another Ace of Blades. This is the truth about also a pregnancy as well for a lot of you. So there might be something to do with pregnancy. But a lot of this is court appearance. There's a court appearance that's happening. A court appearance. Someone's peering. Like appeared missing. Like you appeared missing for a period of time. Now, so what they're going through is that a very big decision that they have to have, like a job move or a financial move, and it's physically towards you, and that they're going through this with this person because this is to do with rent. There's a lot to do with like rent and things like that, and I'm not even picking up as blame because you've got 3 here. So what's going on in their life? They've got, but they've got like a blank start and a new start that they want with you, and they want this Ace of Cups with you, okay? But this here is reflecting of these 2 same cards here, which is to do with like they miss you, but they have to have a discussion with their landlord is what I'm picking up, landlord, and they've got to have a discussion about that because they want to come and be with you, but there's some kind of interference that could be to do with your whole family dynamic, where they have to change their dynamic and you have to have a discussion with your kids or with something, and that in order for this to all come together, there's got to be a discussion about that has to go deep into the, like, there's someone also that's got something medical as well. Medic, because I keep hearing medic. So you've got Pisces, there you are, the Hangman, the Magician, wow. Oh, and another one, whoa, in the black. You've got 3 major arcanas that come straight out, the Hangman, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, what's going on with them is that there is a major move that they've got to take now. Big decision that they've got to make, which is to do with having this discussion here. Justice, the Hangman, the Magician, and the Wheel. A lot of this is to do with financial and rent, and also I'm not picking it up of government stuff. I'm picking it up as that they are stuck with you and with this decision that they've got to make. And this Magician, I feel, is you. And what they're doing is that they're digging up their past history that they've had with this person here. And this is what's going on. So they're digging up information on what they're going to do about coming to you, which is the Wheel of Fortune. They want it to turn in their favour. So there's some favour that they're locked into with a friend or family member, and they're locked right into this. So it's an agreement of rent, is what I'm picking up. There's an agreement of rent, but there's also a karmic attachment that they've got with this person. Now, karmic attachment doesn't have to be anything bad. It just means that they've got an attachment with something that they have to have a discussion with for this Wheel of Fortune for them to come and stay and be with you. So things are turning around. There's a big turnaround. But they are digging up things of information here, Libra, about this financial move and this actual physical move to be with you. But they're digging up rent is like someone's searching for gold as well. So I'm picking that up. Searching for gold. Like gold digger is what I heard. Gold digger? You ain't nothing but a gold digger. You ain't nothing but a gold digger. Sorry. Someone's a gold digger in there, like, meaning like they might pay more rent where they're at, and it might be a lot less when they come to you, because it's like more or less. Is there more or is there less? Is there more? So they're looking into things of what's more or less of value, to do with a home as well, home properties and values of more or less. Do I get more out of this, or will I get less out of this? But I think that they're definitely thinking that they're going to get more being with you, a lot more. So I'm also hearing this court appearance for some of you, where you're going to get a lot more from this decision that's going to be made for some of you over court, and that's what they're going through. And this is the court system that's saying more or less, more or less. Do they get more or do they get less? Some of you are going through, or they're going through, a divorce. And because the reason why I get a little bit like, I can't quite say, is because you're part of it, right? You're part of this decision. But I'm getting cross-matched because what they're going through is a situation at court for a lot of them, and it's a bit like more or less. Because this is the court system that's saying this, more or less. Who do we give this better opportunity? But it seems to be going in, like, I keep picking up like it's going more in your favour, more in your favour. Is there going to be more or less? But I picked up like gold digger. So the person that they're with, they probably have to pay more rent and more financial stuff with this person that they're here and locked into agreement with, and that they're waiting until that's over, and that they really miss you, and that they want this opportunity with you, but they're having to go through this big discussion over rent that's due or overdue, and having to pay that off first, or see this contract out first, before they can have this opportunity and tell you about this, about how they want to start to really move things forward in their life and not be stuck in this situation, and that they don't want to be stuck in this situation anymore because you're in it and this is your card. So they don't want to be stuck in this situation anymore. They want freedom. They want freedom from their karma, and they actually want to move towards Pisces, here, you. So there it is. So what they're doing is, in their life, is that they're digging up information of, well, a discussion, pretty much, information that's going to help them out. So they're basically thinking of how they're going to tell this person here that they actually want to move to be with you, because that's moving across sea or a town or wherever. It's moving, okay? So it's moving. And that they're going through a major discussion, but is a conversation that they've really got to have in order to be able to move things financially forward, but also essentially forward. But I think that there's some kind of fear attached to this person here, because they've got a big karmic cycle with this person, that what they're doing is fearing that they're going to miss this person, or that this person's going to, like, abandon them. So it's a bit like a mother or so, or a father or a friend, okay? And that they've probably spent a long time with them, but what they're realizing probably is that they're going to miss this person, and this person's also going to miss them. But they have to have this discussion, because one of these people could be stern with their approach of what they're going to do or say. So they're fearing telling this person, because they don't know what the outcome is going to be, of that they're actually probably going to really miss each other. Now, I'm sorry if that is another person love interest that they're with, then I do apologise for those messages, but that is what they're going through with that. But that don't have to be a love interest or partner. For a lot of you, this is society and building societies and money, and a decision that they've got to have with somebody that is going to cause a little bit of a row, but they still don't know what the outcome is going to be with that, of whether it's going to be a row or not that they're going to get in. Because this is why there's a missing energy, is because they're needing to stand up against this person to say and speak their mind and speak what it is that they want to do and how they see things, whether it's fair or just or not. So if that's to do with money and things like that, they've got to have that discussion. If that's to do with a financial move or an actual move, they've got to have that discussion as well. And also leaving this person if they're not changing, because this person can accept no change, right? Because if it is Libra energy, no cross watchers, you know, but someone in their field could think very negatively all the time, you know, because it's either positive or negative. And if this person causes a lot of drama in their life, then if you think very negatively, and you're all one-sided and you're locked over here, and it's kind of like you're just always one-sided, and it's not fair and it's not just, because you always think of things of loss, you know, because it can very much happen that you always think of everything of loss, and that I don't want to lose you, but you're part of my karma, but if you don't stop thinking about loss, I have to change. And that's what they're going through, is to realise that change is here. A change is going to come, right? So a big change, big change. So this is going to be a big change for them, is what they're going through, because they realise that they have to tell this person that it's either, I don't even think like it's a coming together with them. It's, they're going to miss them, yes. But I think that everything is going like according to plan. Well, it is, because it's like a karmic return. So the Wheel of Fortune is going more in your favour here. More in your favour. Because you're here, you see. Because you're here in the black. So some of you might be in financial debt, because there's 3 black cards, and I just sometimes pick it up as in the black. If not, and you're financially great, then you're financially great, and you're pulling things and it's coming towards you, because you are the provider and the one that has stuff, whether it be money or not, I've got no idea. But it's pulling things this way. It's driving things forward. But there is some kind of, for some of you, where you want this decision to go in your, if you're part of them, and there's a court decision that's going on that they're going through, that they realise they have to come to terms with the fact that they're going to lose out. And they're going to lose out because it's coming in your favour. If it's a court appearance, they're realising that this fight over the children, or this fight over this money is not worth the amount of time and effort that it's taking from them to feel upset and to feel worried and to feel panicked, and the fact that it's out of their decision and that a lot of it is going to court and that it has to stand in the court's decision, but it's going in your favour because you're here, you're in it, right? So you're in it to win it, which is here, so it's going in your favour. So if that's a court decision. It's the same kind of feeling as well if this person has deep amounts of love for you, which you did have the what was it, the King of Cups here in your monthly reading, right? The King of Cups was here, so that could be you, which is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, right? So Piscean, so that was you. They're having an argument with you over that King of Cups there about love. What's the best, like, because I love you so much and so deeply that I have to make this decision because it's too strong here. The Magician, the Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman, the love is too strong for them to deny it anymore, because this can be a lot of denial maybe that this person could be in because they love you so much and that they miss you, that they realise that they can't keep up this appearance of pride because they're worried about you and that they miss you and they think about you when they're at work and that they miss you that much that they realise that this argument or this discussion here is having to be had, and it's a plan that is now in the process and in the work. So I think that they've either one, said something and they've set that seed of intent that they're gonna say it, or they've started to say it, or they're actually in an agreement at the moment where it's going to start to happen, because it's starting to happen here. And I think that this Three of Blades is because they miss you and that they don't want to misuse you and they don't want to lose you. I'm also picking up some like winning, losing battles at court as well over children that you're involved in as well, that they're having to think about deeply, because there's property involved as well. There's property value, there's things that you've had and bought together if this is a divorce and a settlement of money and it's things like that, then these are court appearances but you're also involved in it. So there are things that you've probably bought together that are over your house or their house, but there's an important decision to make because you have memories together and you have things together and you've bought stuff together. So it might have to go to auction. Oh, I did hear auction as well. Auctioning things off. Auctioning it all off for a big move here. Like, so I'm sorry, but I'm getting your energy through this now because you're here. So I'm picking up that a lot of you are auctioning stuff off, and that you now can write your ticket to ride, because you're auctioning stuff off. And you're looking for a big sale in something, like a big sale. And you're selling it because it's all going right in your favour here. Whatever idea that it is that you've got here, if you've got an idea to pull all this forward, it's all going in your complete favour of whatever idea it is that you've got. It's going in your favour. Sorry, but your energy's coming out for a reading supposed to be about your partner. And it is, because you're part of it. So we're going into depth of more of learning greatly by past mistakes. That now you've took back full control of yourself, and that you realise that where you are is where I am, and what I love is what I love, and my work is my work, and that's me. And I think that a lot of you have concentrated on your work, okay, of understanding things about strictness, and that this is a strict work ethic, okay, strict work ethic, because I'm picking up your energy too. And that because you've dedicated yourself to that, I think that your partner very much sees you as someone that is very dedicated to work, but also helping people and seeing the goodness and the value in you. And that's what's pulling them away from this here, because they so much want to be with you, Pisces, because they see that this is a very reflective energy here, because you've got 3 aces that are coming up. So they see that in you, that is the Magician here, that you can manifest fucking anything you want, pretty much, because you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. That karma is on your side, pretty much saying that, well, I mean, I don't know about you, but I've seen so many numbers just lately, it's unreal, every single day. But karma is on your side because you work extremely hard for what you are in alignment with. So because you're in alignment with that and you're paying a call of duty, because you're paying your call of duty to debt to society, karma's saying, fucking well done, Pisces. Well done. There you are. There's a lot of karma. There's a lot of karma here. A lot of it. So it's saying that this person has got a lot of karma, good or bad, with this person. And it's leading to an agreement that has been set with them that's been going on for a long time. Okay, a long time. For some of you, they've been going on this for a long, long, long time. But that can either be a lover or a friend or something. Okay, or a house sell or move. And that because it's been going on for a long time, karma has now said that you have paid your debt to society. You've done your work. You've been great in spiritual callings. You've understood a lot about your own strength and your own power, and that you don't take any shit because you took it over reflective energy of like past energy that's gone through months and months and months. So some of this has been dragged out through the courts for quite some time, where it's probably because of children, right? But because your debt to society is now being noticed here very much, your debt to society has been paid off here, and because you've been concentrating on digging up all past woundings of your subconscious memory and all the reflective energy of what you've gone through, digging up all photographable memories that's locked in the subconscious memory of milestones that you've completed through the karma energy here, Saturn, and also another Saturnian card of justice, that justice is now served. So they've been served, some of them are being served with papers. I'm also now hearing that some of this I keep hearing as in like it's a hearing, like a court hearing, but like being served papers for some of them, like it's to do with rent and stuff, like being served like an opportunity that they realise that to be with you, they've got to have this discussion over being served to the other person saying, well, we've spent a long time together and blah blah blah, but my time now here is over. So their karmic debt to society now here is over. Whatever they've gone through is now over, and that they're now drawing the attention because karma has now snapped, where the energy's changed through Saturn when it went direct. So you probably went through a very difficult period through that time, okay? But so would they, and so would everybody involved that you're connected to. So the energy then snapped because you understood a very big lesson through whatever you went through that period, and then all of a sudden things now start to go more in your favour because retrograde is also very much here till November the 20th, right? So this is a reflective energy of what's coming up through November 20th, where all of a sudden you're going to get a very big payout. A very big payout. So keep going, Pisces. Keep going. Very great. Brilliant. I can't quite remember what happened through your reading during because I just did so many readings that I just kind of like do them and forget them. But I know that you had the King of Cups, right? But coming this way, it's like you get everything that you want. But there's some kind of like stuck energy still reflecting of here that they've got to have a discussion with about you. This is why I'm saying that you're in this energy, because they know about you. So if they're with someone else, they know about you. That's what I'm saying. If you don't know that the other person knows about you, they know about you, right? They know about you, whoever that is. And they know about you. And they know how strongly this person feels for you, right? So they're having to make this discussion, whether that be like a large argument or a very minute argument. Okay? But they miss you. This is you, but this is also them. You're connected spiritually, obviously, so they miss you as much as you miss them. So you've gone through it for a while. So they want this opportunity with you, Pisces. Great. So we're going to go on to the rest of this reading, guys. If you want to see this over on Patron, it's still there. For the rest of your readings, you get 4 readings, but it's also on Vimeo now. But if you want to watch the rest of this and you have joined Patron or you want to join Patron, you get like 4 or 5 different amounts of readings. So you get your monthly, your bi-weeklies, which is 2, the first half, the last half, and then this reading, and hopefully another one if I can get a chance to. So that'll be 5, and then you can watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and they're very important for you to watch. But also your partners, that's why I do it, so you can watch theirs and yours as many times as you like. But if you want to watch this over on Vimeo, it will be in the monthly. I've took all that out, so we're going to have to put it back. But it will be over on Vimeo, and I'll leave the link in the description for where you can find this if you just want to watch this one. But if you join Patreon, you obviously get to watch the lot. I'm also going to clarify these cards here, and then we're going to look into how they feel about you. How they feel about you, okay? Aries reading. If you're cross-watching and you're an Aries, please make sure you watch that, because how they felt about you was undeniable. So I would look into that. So we'll see. But we'll clarify these thoughts and feelings once we've clarified what's going on in their life. But because you're here, I've got to dive deeper into telling you exactly what this is about. But this is what's going on with your soulmate and your partner over November, guys. Very good reading, Pisces. Thanks so much. Please give me a like, share and comment, and try and get it out to another channel to get me noticed. I really would appreciate that. If you can just do that, I really would appreciate that, because we've got to get the ball rolling with certain things. So I would appreciate your help with that. Also, the recommended readers and stuff on the discussion page, if you want to leave one, that is there for you to do so, and I'll give it a shout out. I think I mentioned Robin's Realms Tarots. All the links will be in the description to a personal reading, and also all the links of that you can follow me on the new channel if you want to do music production, comedy, all that kind of thing. But you're going to have a sense of humour with that one, because that'll probably come up on different things. But you can follow that, and it's called Everything as well. But Reddit, Twitter, all that is there. Thanks so much, Pisces. Let's see what's going to happen with thoughts and feelings and the rest of this. All right, Pisces, thanks very much, and I'll see you again soon, guys. Peace.